Hi, welcome back to the channel. It is Sunday the 14th of April 2024. I'm back at Bramley Moore Dock. Today I've got Phil with me again.
Hi.
Welcome, Phil.
Hi. Nice to be back. Nice to help out with another video again. Really looking forward to it.
Cheers. Yeah, thought a good opportunity to get Phil back. There's not been huge amounts visually to see here, so yeah, it'd be good to just have a general chat about what we can see. So we'll get the drone up and get on. Right, as you can see, we're over the east end, so welcome, Phil.
Hi, good to be here.
I'll start on what I missed last time I was here, which was they have done these edging bits on the barrel arch on the end. For those of us who are a bit OCD-ish, it was
Yeah, I spotted that on your last video. It looks much neater now, doesn't it? That end's finished. Is there anything that's going to go around the end, like a cap or anything that goes right around, or
on that edge there?
Yeah, like all the way around, like to the roof and down to the bottom, or is that just how that barrel section will look? So obviously you can see framework there. Is there anything that's going to go attached to that framework?
You would think so, wouldn't you? It looks like it's needs trim to join it to the glass.
Yeah, it would look obviously much neater, and it looks like where the top of the glass is, you know,
there is, I did. Now, if I can get closer to them, there is, you see all them little metal vertical pieces, that is to have some sort of cladding on.
Yeah, so I mean,
I think it was David Badcock once again that said about that was what they was for. So that possibly could
follow all the way around to the edge of the barrel. Yeah, because it looks really neat when you're seeing it from the angle where we could look at it on the floor, but when you see it from that angle, it looks unfinished still, doesn't it? Yeah, that looks really, really nice. That.
So then that's looks so much different now they've done that edge.
Yeah. I wonder if that actually already cut fitted, or did he have to cut any bits as it was there, or?
I don't know. I missed. They was on the ground in pieces, so I presume they've surely in this day and age they've been manufactured. Yeah, I would think so. Trying to think what else to mention along here.
But the little towers.
The towers, yeah. Well, a lot of people used to ask what those sorts look like scaffold towers are, and it's to hold the exhaust vents. Like you can see a bit more on the west end.
Yeah, you can actually make it out where the exhaust is in black on the stands
up at the top.
Yeah. I always thought it was something to do with gaining access to the inside of.
I did originally, but there's a staircase there over there somewhere.
Yeah,
I can see it more. I can see it there.
And apparently, there's a bit of a hole in the roof on the entrance, in the bottom right, top right corner there. Whether it's been patched up now, it looked like a little bit of roofing felt was ripped on there. Whether they actually fixed that now, I don't know. In this corner,
it's still not the finished. As far as I know, it's not the finished roof surface, and it's still there. I think, and
you can still see plenty of materials being stored there inside. And hopefully, that starts getting moved and furbished inside soon.
Yep. Right. We'll have a look at these watercoloured. Where are they? There.
Yeah.
See, depends what angle you look at these. Sometimes they look really different colour, and like today they.
Yeah, I think as I mentioned prior to putting the the drone up, it's going to be like one of those effects, a bit like the Liverpool city centre, where on the floor it's done as a big wave, and it, you know, but when you look at it from the air, it looks amazing. But when you're walking on it, it just looks okay.
Yeah.
You know, the effect's more dramatic from the air and look better. I mean, I really like the idea of showing where the water was, and obviously the outside of the dock wall. I think that's going to be fantastic.
Yeah,
but
the actual original dock wall is still there, like in the centre now.
But I do feel like it's going to be one of them where, you know, it's going to look better from the air than it actually will do on the ground. And they're really coming along with that as well, aren't they?
I mean, I don't know if you go really high, what it... Sorry, got interrupted there by someone asking. Right, I was trying to remember what I was doing. I was going high just to see if
the floor looks better. I mean, you can see it stands out massively when you're up high. The contrast between the grey granite and the blue.
It don't help. They've got all that stored on the grey granite at the moment either, does it?
Yeah.
But, it's.
But that all the pavement is really flying along now, isn't it?
Yeah. So you can't see much of it at all at the moment.
Yeah.
Right, we'll just go and have a look in. Let's drop back down and...
Looks like they've started putting some of the posh seats in.
Let's just drop down a bit. Now, me with my memory issues, can't remember what seats was in last time I was here.
I think there's some more to the right here. I think they've been added, possibly.
Them there?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think there was none stacked. They look like they're just stacked there at the moment. But obviously we'll be in quite quick. Let's look at
I think
north's looking quite progressed.
Yeah, I think if I'm right, if you spin round to the west, I think there might be...
West or east?
Is it west?
East.
Yeah.
I do it all the time.
They've started adding some in there.
There we go. Yeah.
And they're stacked up.
They're stacked up,
ready to be...
Ready to go.
Bought, yeah.
They don't take them no time to... Someone did point out that that you can see the railing that's, I presume, dividing the away fans from the home.
Yeah.
And I presume
there's that corner where the away fans are going to be.
Yeah. So, I think there's if I get it in the middle of the screen there now. So I presume away fans are not going above, are they? Unless it's cup games or something like that.
Possibly.
So... Yep, seats laying all around that corner.
I mean, they can't be too far off putting most of the bottom sections of the seats in now.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, as you say, it flies up. The railing for the seats is already in the east stand, the south stand. You know, there's no railing there, but you know, a flying.
Yeah, it was the last. No, the east stand was last to get finished, wasn't it?
Yeah,
I think, but. Now I see from Everton's video where they've started digging up around the edge. I presume it is this end to start putting stuff in for the pitch.
Yeah, so is that the pipe work and
cables,
drainage and things?
Looks like it all the way to there so far.
That's what I was thinking, you know, obviously when you see a lot of the videos that you put up and stuff, you can see where the sand gets a lot waterlogged and stuff. They're going to have to dig down a little bit deeper where the sand is to put all the drainage in. Are they going to...
Yeah, it's just that end at the moment, isn't it? I think that is all the drainage pipes and stuff.
Yeah.
Yes, it looks like they've been digging that end. I found quite interesting is it's not going to be turf. it's going to be seeded.
Right, yeah.
So we're basically going to have to sit and watch the pitch grow.
Yeah, that'll be fascinating to see. I didn't know that it was going to be seeded.
No, that's a new one. So be interesting with the amount of birds here. Well, that's
yeah.
What they're going to have for keeping them off, or do seagulls not go for seed? I don't know, because it's mainly seagulls, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm sure that seagulls will eat anything that's put in front of them.
Yeah. Right, let's have a look at the roof. Go up a little bit. Now, there's talk of it being different colour, but do we know where?
I think we can see here and here. See a couple of different tones.
Is it?
Is that there and there? Possibly.
Possibly.
Yeah. Slight different shades.
I wonder if I spin round it would be more obvious. Yeah. The sun's playing havoc with screens.
See there, possibly. Yeah, there. You can see a couple of different shades there.
There, yeah.
Yeah. Is that possibly one of the reasons why they've stopped?
Yeah, it's one of them unknown. Oh, now it's showing up quite. Yeah, it does look
stripy.
Stripy.
Yeah. It will be one of those things where once the roof ages over a year or two, you never notice it.
Yeah, or is I was going to say, because I do all this one come out of that one container, didn't it, when they've done this? But then, so you'd think, see, there's something there, sort of in the middle, that changes shades. Is that where that container finished, but they don't explain why that's so stripy?
Yeah, but wasn't that actually left as a gap at one point?
There was a gap, or was that?
Was it just that one?
Was it just? I can't remember. Without looking back at videos, you might be right. I'm sure.
There you go.
Yeah, it's interesting one. Right, I'll go down to. Oh, so they've concreted the top of the. I'm going to have to go higher and back before I can zoom in on that. So they've concreted the top of that now. So I presume the terrace and steps will go in, because there is, on that one, there's more. I'm not sure if it's granite going on the top or like the water effect, or whether it would be a bit of both.
Yeah, oh yeah, we could do the water effect on top. But interesting, if you look at the pavement on front of the steps, that looks like the standard granite and not the actual water effect. But you can see the
water
dock
would be this side though.
Yeah, you can see the dock wall there. Actually, sorry, my mistake.
Yeah, so this bit I presume will be the blue flags.
How much further out is that going to come from the dock wall? Because the reopening the channel, aren't they, and the dock wall comes to the edge, so you might not even get any blue flagging around that corner anyway.
No, it won't be.
Just be the other side of the dock wall.
Yeah, it'll be
by the steps.
Be this side, I presume, will be blue.
Yeah.
That is my. Let me go higher a bit. So it's going. I say it's going in a straight line, wrong angle completely. Let me move over.
Is that part of the dock wall by the crane there? The little mini crane. The edge there.
Not sure, because it's still hidden this end. You can't see where the old dock wall is there apparently, but it's still hidden.
There's not massive amount of space between the front of the steps on the designs to where the water is going to be.
No, so that's slightly is likely it.
Yeah, there's going to be some railings up. If you look where the dock wall, the edge of the dock wall is over by the pavement, I'm guessing that it's going to be fairly straight from there onwards. So yeah, so maybe that slight little wall or line where the little crane is the edge. More
than likely.
We've flattened out some of the land down here. Seems to have got...
That's that there.
Yeah. Has that been had some kind of concrete poured onto it or something?
Looks it. I can't remember seeing anything on the plans. It does look like a base for something. Yeah,
and there's shadows from something sticking out.
Hang on a minute. Hang on. Zoom in.
So are they concreted in, or are they just stood on top of it? Isn't there somewhere around here there's going to be bike stands and things?
Could be. That's about as good. I'll probably see it on a bigger screen at home and think, oh, that's what they are.
Yeah. I mean, that's certainly fairly new anyway.
Yeah, definitely.
Drainage down the side, so.
Definitely. Right, I'll go out over the... Got to get my bearings north.
Yeah, I've still got a little bit more to do on the barrel cladding on this side.
Oh yeah. I'll take a look at that.
I wonder if the concrete and of the terrace on outside has slowed that down a little bit while they've done that.
Possibly. And I will zoom in on, I say there's the exhaust ports. I've focused on them before in the centre now, but...
Yeah, I wonder if they'll stand out massively once the whole of the barrel cladding's done, whether it'll stand out significantly or just something you won't notice.
No, hard to say, because it's, you can definitely sort of see it quite clear.
Yeah. Oh, it could be one of those things where up in the air you can see it very clear, but when you're on the floor, they might have done the holes in the side to an angle where it doesn't look as opaque.
So, this side, I don't think there's a great deal. I know they were doing the concrete plinths round.
Yeah, the bottom.
Around the bottom there. That one's been done. They seem to do one or two at a time.
They've only done a few.
So I said that is the access in, I presume, now into the stadium.
Yeah, that's where the big metal shutter's going to be.
Yeah.
They've still got a couple of windows missing on the top.
Yeah, I never see them from this angle. See them more coming down the road.
Yeah.
They show up quite clear. Right.
Yeah, it's a little bizarre, the fact that they're still left out there, whether there's a reason for it or not.
Yeah, I'll go right out over the north even, south.
We're all getting our north, east, west, south mixed up today. I mean, a lot of the exterior of the stadium now, barring the roof, and virtually looks finished, doesn't it? I think...
Yeah, when you look back how far it's come in, it's not a huge amount of time. I mean, there's not... I mean, that's it. They only lay that insulation down and then the roof clips on. All that's ready to go.
Has that insulation been laid recently ready for more roof? I can't remember whether they had that ready laid out in the last video. Because normally they tend to stop it a little bit, don't they, just before?
Yeah, so it might be right there.
I wonder if they're about to lay more roof.
hopefully it's because it would look like it would come along at a fair pace.
Yeah, I mean that's gone up very quick, hasn't it?
Yeah,
that
still
side.
that stands ready. The east one's roof's not ready yet for the top layer.
Yeah, they've got a couple more things to do on that, haven't they?
Yeah. So south, I say it's a bit like the north. There's not a huge amount to see on.
Yeah, there's
externally.
a lot of glass on the floor ready to go up from the looks of it there.
Yeah.
They must be getting ready to take some of that up.
Yeah, there's loads of glass there.
Yeah. So that must be getting ready to go up hopefully next week.
Looks like it. So I don't think they've got a huge amount of glass left to do, have they?
No, there's a row of full panes still to go, I think. On the top, I think more to the west side of the stand. There's quite a bit more. I think there's 2 rows. Is there maybe?
Nope, just one by the. It looks like it's all the pieces.
Yeah, it looks like they put more in.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, because it's done to there.
Yeah.
And so they've got towards the east.
Yeah.
East, all that, just that top row, by the looks of it.
Yeah.
And then I expect some shape
some
bits.
There,
yeah,
some there on the sides, through the
quite
sides.
A bit on the end.
Done, yeah.
Trying to think, is there anything else to? Let's go over just over this corner.
Still a little bit of cladding to go on the outside there on the corner.
Someone on site with that security.
It's hard to imagine in a year's time where he's driving, that's going to be a waterway.
Yeah. So
paving's coming on there as well.
Paving's, yeah, it's gone under there. I presume now we can see it from here. That line, you can see the straight line. I presume, which is that where the
that's where where you can see the red ballard that's fell over. I imagine the line in front of that will be the edge and where the water's going to come up to. Yeah, it looks like a straight line all the way.
It's a straight line. Don't know. It depends if it's going in a straight line or bowing back in that way a bit.
Yeah.
I guess we'll find out eventually.
Yeah, they seem to be moving a lot of things around to create the space to do things now, don't they?
Yeah.
Like last time I came, which was just over a month ago, I think there was so much on the pitch still. There's obviously less there now.
So I'll go back over. There's very little, is there? It's.
Now what is there, as you say, looks like drainage and stuff. There's lots of boxes for the seats and things. There seems to be less of that now.
Yeah, there's. I'll say, you can imagine they could clear that in no time.
Yeah. Interesting how they haven't done the perspex on any of the other.
Just them two.
Yeah.
They've done the two ends.
And they did the south stand perspex before the top layer skin was finished, where the north,
so it obviously doesn't matter what order that goes on.
Yeah.
Let's have another look at anything left on the east.
I presume they'll be taking the tower, the access tower down soon.
Access tower, you'd think so, because that one went. I'm saying they've nearly.
They just got to put one of the coping stones on the top, and then
again
the black
you can
cladding.
see where they've put the new cladding in. The colour change. I suppose the rest is just dirty.
Yeah.
And that's new. You can see quite a
Stands out quite a bit when you look at it through the camera, doesn't it?
Yeah, because looking at it, when you look from here, you can't really notice it. It's different colours. Lots of
see a little bit,
but
yeah. The one where it's got half done with the old and the new, you can see a little bit, but it's not as vivid when you're looking at direct rather than the camera.
Yeah, it's not. It's nothing like so obvious as. Right, I'll get low.
Still can't see the design on the brick, whether it's clean or dirty.
No, I could see some in the centre of the screen on that thin one. But no, so obviously that, I presume it can't be happening, but it's weird they've still got some there, I can see again.
Yeah.
That panel's there as always. The one sort of in the middle now has always shown up more than any other.
Yeah, they're supposed to be disappointed, aren't they, with how little it shows up.
But yeah, so right, let's have see where we are. Let's go and look at
the main entrance.
Yeah, what's happening with these? So there's nothing going on there. Looks like there's
ready to put gates in.
A gate to go in there. There's definitely something to go there anyway.
Yeah, is it that meant to be stood up? Or they've just laid it flat for now?
I would think so. Yeah. I thought I'd heard from someone that there was still going to be. Can you see the slots in the towers?
Yes.
And that's where the gates was going to slide in and out of still.
Right.
There's the old wooden gate.
Yeah.
Whether that's staying or being replaced is.
Well, they're supposed to going to keep it as an open access, aren't they? Be able to visit the site at any time.
Yeah.
But obviously they'll want to close certain aspects off and things.
And there's
It's obviously when Everton Way's done with the stones with the names in and things, people are going to want to come and see that at different times.
Definitely will, won't they?
There's meant to be more trees on site as well. I don't know if it's roughly below where we are or whether they've started fitting them. There was trees I did see.
Hang on.
There they go.
Good spot. I'd missed them completely. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 all been planted. So I can only presume then that the one over there
yep.
must be deemed a success because that was the trial tree to see if it grew, basically, I think. So
one of the things I'd heard as well, in the far bits where the soil were, and people are speculating were they weeds or plants and things. Some of the things it's meant to have said is the plants to see whether they would grow.
Yep, so I don't know. I say there's been lots of conversations about something's growing there anyway.
Yeah,
whether
100%.
whether it's weeds or plants, they're growing. There's
a lot of the barrel sections there seem to be getting more and more.
Yep. Trying to think what else is to see here. I think there's a nice shot of the finished wall. The only thing I wondered about them is that metal strip that joins the new with the old, whether that is staying or not.
Yeah.
Sort of that bit in the centre kind of just ruins the look a little bit.
Yeah, and where the main site entrance used to be, they've started working on that, haven't they? They've concreted there.
They've done, yeah.
So that must be getting ready for gates to go in there soon.
Looks like it. Let's see. What else we got? Got the Hydraulic tower, nothing's happened much with that at all lately.
Yeah, is the bollards new outside, or have I just missed that on videos?
Where
outside the...
Oh no, they've been
there for a while.
Cap sands or something they're called. Yeah, they've been there. They was covered up. They was had boxes over them for a long time. Apart from that, I'm getting a low battery, so we will nearly have to wrap up. I'll get nicer and nicer. So we get a good look at the outside. Yeah, so we will have to wrap it up there. Yeah, once again, Phil, thanks for coming and giving your opinion on everything. So we are going to do Goodison soon, definitely, before it goes, and so you'll know plenty more about that than what I do.
Maybe start talking points deductions and things like that while we're there.
Yeah. Yep, definitely. Yes, once again, everybody, thanks for watching. If you could like, share and subscribe, it will be greatly appreciated. And say once again, thanks to Phil. Sorry, ignore my low battery noise. And I will see you next time.